Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Board Game Spotlight Game Night. It is Halloween, so happy Halloween to all you people joining us. I bet you're
Happy Halloween!
fresh off trick-or-treating and on a candy sugar high.
Got all that candy because, you take your kids out trick-or-treating, you dress up, they dress up. They might get a couple of pieces of candy, but we all know who's really eating all of that candy, and we all know that you're going through and taking all the best pieces and giving them the licorice and the Jolly Ranchers and the apples, and the adults are eating all the good stuff. Let us know in the comments what your favorite candy is, by the way. My favorite candy is Reese's. And your favorite is Kit Kat.
Yes, but fun story. When we were in college, Derek's mother would ever so lovingly send care packages to Derek, and then once we started dating, she would send stuff for me. So for Halloween one year, she asked Derek, "Hey, what's Lizzie's favorite candy? I'll include some." And he goes, "Reese's." So the note that's in the package says, "Oh, and I included some Reese's for Lizzie too." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool. Why Reese's?" And he's like, "I couldn't remember your candy, so I told her it was Reese's because it's my favorite. Here, I'll eat those." And he attempts to take them from me.
I did get some. I forgot that you like Kit Kat. I'm sorry.
But you blatantly lied so you could get more Reese's. And then had the audacity to try to take them from me.
Who doesn't like Reese's though? I mean, come on. Unless you have
I'm not
peanut
mad
allergy.
about it.
I mean, come on, man.
I know. I was like, I'll take the Reese's. I told his mother that Kit Kats are my favorite after that, so she made sure to always keep me in the supply of Kit Kats.
It's true.
Derek has conveniently I don't remember that.
We are here to play Campy Creatures back behind us from Keymaster Games. So thanks to all of our awesome friends over at Keymasters for this review copy of the game and for sponsoring tonight's game night. We're really excited to show this off. Prior to receiving the new expansion from Keymaster, Campy Creatures was a game that I backed back in 2016, 2017 on Kickstarter, and it was one of my favorite card games, and it still remains one of my favorite card games. You'll see why. The expansion adds a ton more variety, a lot more interaction, and some fun shenanigans. So we are going to try to capture mortals. It flips the kind of the evil scientists on its head. We're playing as the mad scientists, and we are actually trying to capture mortals. So we'll have the mortal deck, and you might find somebody like a hunter or an instigator, or there's an angry mob. This is part of the expansion. You've got a damsel in distress, a cosmonaut. So
a cosmonaut.
And the way we're going to do this is each round we're going to reveal 2 cards face up, and Lizzie and I are going to essentially action draft these. We have a hand of cards, and we have the same numbers. Each of these cards has a number associated with it and an ability at the bottom. We'll play it face down. We will reveal our cards. Highest goes first, lowest goes last, and then you're going to take the action associated, right? You're trying to score victory points during each of the rounds. The round will end when we can no longer put mortals out into the deck. Whoever has the most of these symbols will take the location card. This is new to the expansion. So you're going to collect these locations, which are going to give you more victory points. The game plays over 3 rounds. It's very quick. It, again, is really, really fun. So I'm dressed up in my Care Bear outfit. As you can see, I've also got my Campy Creatures hat. But I will go.
I have my Campy Creature shirt.
And pull
it glows in the dark.
My head out. There we go. What up, everybody? You ready?
Yeah.
You ready? Let's go. Let's play a card. Should we talk about what the cards do? I guess we could just talk about as they're revealed. That'd be much faster.
It'd be easier than explaining 9 cards.
Yes. Easy. Ooh, what do I want to do? That'd be good. Do I want to do that right now? No, I know what I want to do. I want to go with this card. Eight. 3. Ooh. So, you're going to have to... Yep, so... You've got put a venom marker on a mortal. So the tarantula is a new card in the set, in this new expansion.
That's what this is.
Yeah, you've got a venom token. So the way that works is the venom token is going to
go on this, or this. And it gives you -3 points at the end when you total it all up.
Yeah. I just wanted to read it. Oh, the train left. Yep, so when its ability activates, place a venom marker on the mortal of your choice. When a player captures a mortal with any number, the mortal is in venom, so the player immediately moves their score tracker back that number. So actually, it's not really great to play right now because can't ever go negative. So I don't really. I mean, that's fine, but I can't go negative. So obviously, I'm taking the damsel because this is just going to get removed.
Maybe you just fell into my trap, though.
Maybe I fell into the trap. Is that what you're saying?
Maybe.
This is going to go off to the side. We're going to reveal 2 new cards. Oh, teenagers. Awesome. So teenagers are collected in sets. The player who has the most teenagers at the end of the game is going to score 7 points. The deep sea diver is a hero, and the mad scientist that collects it will end up scoring -1 victory point. I see some comments. I see a lot of friendly faces. Ken Franklin says, chocolate-covered cashews. I really like chocolate-covered cashews. Those are delicious. Let's see. Mark Burke, what up? Yay, Campy Creatures. Love this game. I totally agree. Ken, Grumpy Bear. Ken, this is the only Care Bear that Target had. I'm sorry. I had to be...
In his size. He could have had the pink bear. I went in Grumpy Bear, actually.
That's
I
true.
got the... I don't know, whatever the pink one is.
I don't know. All right, you ready for the next round here?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you already played your card? Ooh. Okay. So I've got my 5. So when I capture, I discard a mortal in play. So I'm going to capture the teenagers and discard the deep sea diver. So yeah, the swamp monster doesn't do anything. All right. Uh-oh. Another 2 teenagers. Ready?
I am. The monster.
So you've got the monster. Here, I can move this stuff over so you can play your card next to it. Hey, look at that.
Okay, so the monster, power up the next creature you play with a +2. So this venom token
flips over
on the back. It's got a power up +2. So the next card I play is going to be 2 more than what it is.
Solid.
I'm a 6, so I will take the teenagers.
And I'm going to give the mortal I capture to another player. So you can have my diver because I don't want it. But your next card does get +2 power. Ooh, that's a good one to have it on too. I gotta reread how the plant works.
The tangle.
Yeah, entangle a mortal by placing the mandating plant card next to a mortal of your choice. The mortal is now entangled, meaning it can only be affected or captured by 7+ creature. So without a strength buff, yeah. If another mortal is captured, your man-eating plant goes to your discard. Okay, so essentially, it kind of saves something for you, which is really nice. Could be pretty solid.
Okay.
Ready? Plant.
Oh, look, I'm a 7.
Dang it.
So I'm gonna take.
Hold on. This happens.
What does it matter? I can take anything because I'm a 7. Entangle a mortal. Only a 7+ untangles it.
Oh man, yeah. How does this work? I've not had the robot happen at the same time. Can you discard?
Yeah, I can discard.
Oh yeah. If it's still there. Dang it. That's good. Yeah, because it specifically even says that
Things are finally looking up.
Oh. So, in the rule book, that specifically says that the robot would not be able to.
Because it's a 5.
Because it's a 5, but because you made it a 7, you were able to do that, which is... Oh! So close. So close. Alright. Play this one.
Okay.
What up, Simon? Monster.
Ha!
So I'm going to power up.
Oh! The next one, though.
The next one, yeah.
So I'm going to entangle the teenager. You're a 6.
Lame.
So you have to take that.
Lame sauce. 3. Oh man, double 3 teenagers.
Huh.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
4?
I'm on top. Hang on.
What do you mean you're on top?
Yeah.
Well,
because that's what the clash meter does, right? I mean,
no, because my power is a 4.
Okay.
And I'm going to get rid of the
You're
hunter.
Right. You're right.
Technically, that would have been a tie.
The deep sea deck.
Had I not been powered up. All right. Okay, here. It's just What are you going to try to do? I absolutely love the art in this game, by the way. It is absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous artwork. Blob.
Well, discard a creature in hand with its strength.
I know.
So you're going to be a 3?
Yeah. Take the teenagers. Take the assistant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then we can't refill it, so...
There's 2.
No, there should be 1 less. We can't refill it. There should only be 1 card. That would come out. We can't refill it because we have 1 card left in hand. You should always have 1 card left in hand. 2 cards left in hand? Oh, snap. You're right. You're right.
That was the right thing.
My bad.
Was it the hunter? Is that what it was?
Yeah, it was.
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm positive that's what it is. Or was it the archaeologist?
It was the teenagers.
What? It was the 1 teenager?
Yeah.
Why did we discard the archaeologist?
I discarded it because...
Oh, I gotcha.
At the beginning.
Ready? Well, I have 1 card. Oh, that's right, because I ended up discarding a card to the blob.
You just played an extra card,
I played an extra card. Lame.
Do I have to discard a card?
Yes.
Oh. Then it doesn't really matter.
Both have 7? Well, you're on top of the clash meter, so you choose first. That's a double location teenager. Yeah, it's not going to matter.
Yeah, because...
Okay, so at the end of the round, I have 6 teenagers.
I have 5, 6, 7, 8. I get 7.
And give me 4 points. And then I get 6 for having a damsel.
I have 6 for my cosmonaut and archaeologist, so
okay.
Puts me at 13.
Assistants are left. These are kept, and you keep those for the end of the game because that's set collection.
Mm-hmm. And, I have
and then I have 2 locations, so you get those. All right.
So this counts as an assistant.
Does. So we shuffle these up. We take the next mortals. Those get shuffled in, and the next location is Camp Mirkwood. This is going to give the player that captures it 2 additional teenagers for scoring. You did not give me my 6 points.
Oh.
I'm like, why am I only at 4, cheater?
Because I counted my 6 points first.
Did you give me your 6 points?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
What?
Did you take my 6 points? You had 6 points?
I had 6 points too. I had a 4 and a 2.
Okay.
Chill out.
Okay. Simon, it is very pulpy art. It definitely is. It's got that sci-fi 80s pulp action. Pulpy, yeah, pulp action. All right, so we have teenagers and an archaeologist.
Mm-hmm.
I got to read something real quick. Just to double check on how this works.
Oh man. Look, great things.
Okay. What you got? What you got? What are you playing? Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh! So this actually doesn't matter because the tarantula is immune to venom. So it doesn't matter how these go out there. That is hilarious. And didn't we tie earlier on... Did we not tie?
No, we didn't because you had the +2.
Oh, so then you'll end up going first. I mean, I'll put my venom on the archaeologist.
But it doesn't matter.
Are you taking the 3 teenagers? I'll take the archaeologist.
Well, hang on.
Nope, that's what you took.
Well, I know. I'm saying.
I mean, I don't get those negative points. It doesn't matter.
I can do it.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. 2 teenagers. 3 teenagers.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, but that one has the location on it.
Oh, that's so true. I kind of forget to look for that.
The location bonus is really good. It's really important when you're trying to score whatever location you're fighting over. Ready? The monster! I get +2 on my next monster, and you're entangling that. I'll take these. I'm okay with that.
Okay. Well, you better be, because that's what you're getting.
Okay with that. An assistant, and a damsel in distress. Interesting. I'm gonna try a little bit of what's going on. Ken, we will see you at PAX Unplugged. Absolutely. Look forward to catching up and chatting with you. Kirk Beiser, one of my favorite small box games. I still haven't played the new expansion though. Kirk, if you love the base game, to me the expansion is what brought it up another notch, and it is an excellent expansion. It does everything an expansion should do. It increases the replayability, enhances what was already there. It is awesome. You ready?
I'm ready.
I have a 7.
Okay. Now I get to use my... You have my power up.
Oh, I do have your power up.
My next turn. Oh, you just...
That's why I was like, I have a 7. I discard. You don't get it. It is not terrible. Yours. I love it.
So rude.
Love it. Here, take a diver. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you tied me earlier. You need to move this down. The Clash meter, this is the tiebreaker. If Lizzie and I happen to play the same card, whoever's on top will be the tiebreaker, and they move to the bottom. You played the robot? Dang it. I wanted to give you the diver.
Nice.
I tried my best. I'll take your diver. Unfortunately. Okay, so I need to think this through. I'm gonna go here. Yeah. I'm like trying to see what you have collected over there, and I'm like trying to see what I can get. Hey Wes, happy Halloween to you, my friend. Ready? 4.
I'm a 7.
Boo. Lame sauce. Well played. Interesting. You still have your 8. Okay. Yep. I will discard. So the Invisible Man, when I play it, I can discard one of my captured mortals. I capture the Hunter, and I will discard it because Lizzie stuck me with it. And now we're on the last 2 cards of the round. And I'm going to play... I guess that's the question. Do you have to play... Do you have to discard to the blob? I don't remember off the top of my head.
You want to try and keep your 7?
I do.
That's what I asked last time, and you're like, no. I literally asked that.
Yeah, you do. I really want to try to keep that 7, but I'll have to use the blob better next time. So I'll play the blob. Obviously, discard it for 7. Take the assistant.
I may discard one of my captured mortals. I do not want to.
Yeah, you might. Yeah, you can. You don't have to. Okay, so that's the end of the round.
May.
So how many locations do you have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I get Camp Mirkwood. and I capture an additional 2 teenagers this round. So I have 2, 4, 6, 7.
I have 9.
Dang it! Why do you always have the most teenagers? I get 4
so
points.
I'm at 20, and then I
and
have
then
another
I have
6.
-1, and then I have a damsel for 6 and an archaeologist for 2 for 8. So I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm right behind you. So close. All right, we are on the last round of the game. So we're going to add 2 more assistants into the deck. Reveal the final act. The Uncharted Island. Score for your highest strength creature left in hand. So if you have your 8 left in your hand at the end of the round, you'll score 5 points.
Although...
Pretty good. Although what? Although, you know what? You could keep a 4 and get... Is that 4 points?
I don't think it's possible.
What?
Because if you have to discard a card, you're going to end up with the 0. Because if you play the 0, you have to discard a card.
No, yeah, so you play it early and get rid of something out of your hand.
Yeah, but when you get rid of something out of your hand, you have less cards, so you're not going to have 1 card left over at the end. Because you played 1 more card.
We should be having 1 card left over at the end of the round.
Did you put too many cards in then?
We 100% should... No, I didn't put too many cards left. Too many cards in.
Well, that's the only other option, babe.
Hold on. Plus 2 assistants. 4 cards from one set. 4 cards from 1 set. 1, 2. I did mess the setup of the deck up. 4 cards from 1 set, so 1, 2. There it is. I will say that is one thing that is a little confusing to me. I've really struggled with the way you're supposed to set up the deck because of the specific numbers. That's kind of my only complaint in the expansion, is it adds a lot of extra setup overhead, and it's really easy to get messed up.
Yeah. Confused a little.
Because there are so many different mortal types and so many different new locations. You'll see each of these now has a icon listed on it. And because with different player counts, you put a certain number of these into the deck every game, it can get very confusing. So it is extremely easy, as you noticed, for you to mess up the deck, which we just did. But overall...
Oh no. Trapped an archaeologist.
It should not have a huge major impact.
No, because it was both of us, so neither of us ended up with getting extra points from the 7. So.
If anything, we just had more teenagers in the game, which
I ain't mad at.
Is fine, because we're playing with the teenager set. You always play with these base level mortals, and we added the teenagers. So there were a little bit more teenagers running around, being annoying. So really, we were just capturing more of them, putting them to work. Can't be mad about that. So you will have 1 card left over. Yeah. That's why, because if you have the beast left over in your hand at the end of the round, you score 3 extra points. So you're incentivized to not play one of your higher cards for victory points. So there is that. All right. We are going to go here. Power up. I mean, you're going to take 9-8 too, so fine with that. And I get a power up. All right. Assistants. Archaeologist. +2 power. Five. Oh, so I'm a 7. So you can try to entangle whatever you want, but I'm going to end up breaking through it.
If you want that one, I mean, you might want the archaeologist.
Oh, is that what you placed it on?
Yeah.
I want the assistant.
Or the assistant, yeah.
Yeah, I want the assistant. You can have the archaeologist. All yours.
Rude.
There's another assistant. Ready? I'm going to put Venom on.
Thing.
Sorry. I'm gonna put Venom on that. Do you go back?
I did.
Automatically. Yes. Another assistant. And 3 teenagers. Oh my goodness. I'll do this. That's a 7?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that was the right call or not, but we're going to try it. We're going to
Probably
roll with
not,
it.
But, I mean...
We'll see. We'll see. And you can discard one of your mortals and play. Nice. I know what you're trying to do, because you're trying to do exactly what I was trying to do. You're trying to not use your 8 and keep your 7. It's much harder than it seems. And I'm going to discard my Deep Sea Diver to my Invisible Man.
Mm-hmm.
And we have our last set of cards. I'll do that. See what happens here. It's not as easy as you think. I know. I was just going through that same thing. What are you doing? You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Swamp Thing. There you go. So Swamp Thing.
You gave me the houses. That's what I was worried about.
Oh, whatever.
Because I...
Okay.
So you don't even get... You were worried
How many
about
houses do you have?
keeping... I have 4.
4?
To your 2.
Well, it wouldn't have... It would have been 3 and 3. I don't know what happens on 3
I
and
know.
3.
That's why I was like...
It's fine.
Agonizing over it.
I score 3 points.
I scored 3 points.
You score 3 points? Why? Oh, 0 to 3. Okay.
A 1 and a 0.
Okay. And then we're going to go to teenagers. I have 3, you have 5. So you
I
get 7, I get 4. 2, 3, 4. I get 4 from the cosmonaut. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 from the archaeologist. 1, 2,
And then you get 10.
4. And then I get what?
Well, you have the damsel.
5,
Oh, 5,
so
yeah.
1,
And then
2,
however many
3,
assistants
4.
that you've collected over the course of the game.
And
In this case, I have 4 assistants, which is going to give me 10 points. So I go to 39. And Lizzie wins with
48.
40?
It goes to 40.
Yeah, 48. 48 to 39.
48.
It was really close. Yeah,
It was
getting
pretty
you being
close.
able to get that final location to score, because I would have had my 7, which would have given me another.
Would have given you 7 points.
Well, would have given me
3 and
another
then
4.
Yeah.
So I would have gone up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I
You would have gone
back
down
3.
3. So it would have been close. I still wouldn't have
won.
won, but it would have been much closer. So that is how you play the expansion. In the expansion, it comes with, you saw us playing with them, but a whole slew of new creatures. You have the man-eating plant.
Mm-hmm.
You have...
Which, here, hang on, replaced
Oh, yeah.
the invader.
Yep, so the invader was in the original.
So this let you capture 2 mortals, this entangled one.
And then we have the tarantula, which was 3.
Replace the mummy.
Now, the mummy was really fun because if you played it against a kaiju, it would actually go first,
It would
which is
capture
really
it
fun.
immediately with the kaiju, but
Yeah,
it
but
only had a special
situational
power
too.
with kaiju, so,
And the tarantulas are fun too because you can envenom something and maybe somebody gets minus points,
which I like too.
good stuff. Then you have the 5, which is the robot, and I believe it
And
was
the
the werewolf. Yep.
Force the player to your right to discard a creature.
Yeah, the werewolf was very
Mean?
It was more take that. No, I mean honestly, the robot's just as mean.
It is. That's why
Just
they're
a different,
the same number.
different type. And then the monster Frankenstein
was the vampire.
The vampire.
Negate the ability of the creature to your...
That one was fun too, but also very situational.
Yes. And then?
And then what? That was it. Oh, the 2. You got the Demogorgon. Well, the Demogorgon was part of the original set.
I know.
So the Demogorgon's fun because you'll return a card from the mortal deck and put it back on top and flip a new one face down for you to capture. Which is really... Oh, it goes to the bottom. And then you look at the one on top and capture it face down. Yeah. So... kind of a little risky because you could end up flipping a hunter or maybe a deep sea diver. And
you're going to end up with negative victory points, but no one knows that. So you can kind of try and make it up because no one knows what it is. They could be assuming it's a 3 teenager or an assistant.
It's true, yeah. They don't really know what it is. So really fun.
Lots of new cards, and you can talk them out as you want.
Yeah, you can. And in the setup, we talked about there being a ton of new mortals. What you'll do is there are a bunch of new locations. Well, the locations is part of the new expansion. You'll play with 3 of these locations during your game. You'll randomly choose them. And then you always play with a final act or the final location. And there are 4 of these. And they all have something like your negative mortals score positive. So now it's kind of cool that you get those. Double archaeologists. Each player scores a point for each house. Like there's some really cool tropesy type ways of scoring points.
So then you're both going after that, so you're competing even more for the same cards, and you're trying to make sure that you get that location as well, so it becomes
so that you can score it.
Difficult.
Yes. The engineers are really fun because if you get odd or even based on the number of those that you end up taking, you'll score points. You have these instigators, so they have an angry mob. I have not played with these yet. They sound pretty interesting though. And then you have just more of the regular mortals like the damsel, the archaeologist, the cosmonaut. So typically what you'll do is in a 2-player game, you're only going to play with one of these sets. And we chose the teenagers tonight. But if you're playing with more players, you would end up choosing more of these sets and adding them into the deck. So you'll get to, a bigger deck, more cards. Lots of really fun ways to manipulate that and play. It plays super quick, like 20 to 40 minutes. Plays 2 to 6 or 2 to 5. I don't know. I should just look at the box. Boom, 2 to 5 around the box, right there.
Awesome spot UV.
It glows in the dark. Yeah, I love it.
Like my shirt.
Just like your shirt. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. If you're watching this post live over on YouTube or Twitch, thank you for your time. We hope you enjoyed it, and you can find this now at your local gaming store. You can find it on Amazon. And if it's something that looks interesting to you, if you're looking for a new card game,
definitely check it out.
It's one of my favorites.
I love it. Super fun.
It was in my top 10 when it launched, when it came out in 2017, and it's right up there again this year with this expansion. So, anyways, thanks so much for watching, everybody.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. See ya.